Alright, so this Hugo Strange in the show was like, he's probably one of the coolest characters in there. Is he just plain regular human character? Yeah, but they did him really well. Like, it was like Hugo Strange perfection. The suit is cool. I'm thinking the lab coat might have been a little bit better choice, but I already have a Hugo Strange in a lab coat, and I got a Hugo Strange in a Batman suit. So I guess the suit is actually pretty good. Let's check him out. So here's this Hugo Strange standing just about 6.5 inches tall, and they really killed it with this toy. Here's the Arkham one for the video game. That thing is also like a really nice Hugo. Like that's Hugo perfection for me. Like, he comes with the little needle, really cool accessory, and then the knife in the other hand. Definitely like that one. That one's probably my favorite Hugo. This one is really nice. And then you got the one in the Batman costume, which I think the head sculpt on that thing, that's also really nice. And this Hugo, they all come with these big pieces of like the street, which is cool, but I got glass shelves, so I really can't use something like that, because if I put that down, it blocks a lot of light. There's no pegs or peg holes or anything in these. You basically just stand on top of them. And the figures do have peg holes, so I don't really know why they didn't put that in. It comes with these certificates, which is really cool, but you don't have any really way to display them. Would have been nice if they would have given you some kind of stand or something with that. And it also comes with 3 books. The green one, the red one, and the Sculpt book is actually really cool. It hinges and it's open, so let's check them out. So here's an up-close look at this Hugo, and once again, Diamond Select just killing it. This thing is also pretty much a perfect action figure, not to mention that he's $16. The head sculpt on that thing is flawless, and the likeness is also done really well. I love the beard on that thing. Here's the red book that he comes with. No big deal there. They did paint the pages white, so that's pretty cool. Then on this other book, you can take it out of his hand, and then it opens up. It just has, like, you know, the page work on there. Really cool. I mean, what a great accessory. Like, what else could Hugo come with? It's not like they forgot and they just didn't give him anything. So they did give him something. And on this sculpt on this toy, look at the pinstripes on this suit. Like, that's really nice. And the paint job on this thing is flawless, just like the sculpt. It does have the thigh cut on this. It doesn't really work as good as the other 2 toys, but I know a lot of you guys like that. Articulation on this thing, the head is on a ball. That works really well. The shoulders are on a ball, and that also works really well. And I like how nice and clean it is here. So that's a nice clean transfer. Like, sometimes when Marvel Legends does that, you can see inside the jacket. Not the case on this one. So ball here, you got the single elbow, which I'm a big fan of the single elbow, especially when they can pivot back and forth. I actually like that better than the double elbow myself. The hand sculpt is actually really clean. Same articulation on the hand that everybody's using these days. The ab crunch perfection. You really can't even tell that there's a joint there. It just kind of looks like there's a seam in the material, and it will turn. It will crunch. Not a lot of crunch, but it does crunch. That's actually really cool. The thighs, the same weird thigh that they've been doing for a while, but it actually looks nice and clean until you try to make them do the splits, and it doesn't really look that clean anymore. The double knee actually works pretty good on this one. It goes all the way up and down. I don't really think that Hugo needs that much articulation in the knee, because he's probably not going to do much. The ankle, same ankle. It goes up and down and has that amazing pivot on it. So, and then the shoe sculpt, they could have put a little paint on that, but the sculpt is really nice. The paint, you could use a little bit of love on that. Paint the shoelaces or something. But they killed it on this toy. The paint job is really clean. The sculpt is really clean. $16 toy, except for that little booger or whatever's on the back of him there. But he's really good looking. If you're into the Gotham set at all, you might want to grab this. If you need a Hugo Strange in collection, he'd be a good one to fit in anywhere. Let me throw him up there with the boys. Alright, so here's the Gotham Collection. This is kind of like the boring side. Then as you come down, it gets a little bit more exciting. Except for they blew it on the Penguin's costume and Riddler. Hopefully they'll actually have a decent costume on there. But here's a new set. I mean, I love the scale of this line. I love the detail in this line. Like, you look at it and it's like, I mean, everything's new sculpts, crisp paint. They're doing a really good job. If you like Gotham, pick this line up. If you don't, save your money and get something else. Thanks for watching.